Hi, this topic is called Travel All Around the World, Cities and Towns. We will be talking about the prepositions that we use when talking about travel or experiences in cities and towns. Let's take a closer look. When we're talking about travel to or going to a city or a town, when we're not in the city or town but we're going to it, we use the preposition to. I went to Buenos Aires to eat delicious empanadas. I took a long plane ride to Berlin. They have some scrumptious sausage. But when we're talking about being in a city, when we're actually physically inside it, or things that we did while we were there, we use the preposition in. As the plane was landing in Las Vegas, I saw several hotels and casinos, Excalibur, MGM Grand, and the Bellagio. The last time I was in Dakar, it was so hot I drank water all day long. Here we have some verbs that use the preposition in because we're speaking about when we are in the city or town. As the plane was landing in, to land in, and I was in. So if we wanted to talk about our trip to Europe last summer, we might use some expressions or we might talk about it in this way. Here's an example. Last summer I went to Europe. First I went to Paris. It was so romantic. We saw the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame. The next stop was just across the English Channel. It didn't take long to arrive in London. I had trouble understanding the English accent, but I enjoyed visiting Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. Our last stop was in Italy. We went to Rome, Florence, Milan, and Pisa, and Naples. My favorite was seeing the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Pisa. See how that works? For another look at it, let's listen to how Lupe Fiasco raps about his travels all around the world in this hot remix that's mixed with one of Justin Timberlake's songs. Take a listen. Pay close attention because he speaks pretty quickly.
Let's go to sleep in Paris, wake up in Tokyo, have a dream in New Orleans, fall in love in Chicago.
Did you hear that? Let's go to sleep in Paris, wake up in Tokyo. Let's take another listen. Listen closely. Listen to those prepositions that he uses when he's speaking about his travels.
Let's go to sleep in Paris, wake up in Tokyo, have a dream in New Orleans, fall in love in Chicago.
Did you catch it that time? I hope so. Just to recap, here's some vocabulary that we've seen in this section to talk about going to or traveling to a specific place, to a place when you are not in that place. You use these type of verbs and expressions with the specific preposition to. When talking about being in a city or in a town, we use the preposition in. And here are some verbs that we use when talking about being in a city or a town. I hope you've enjoyed this section and stay tuned for our next topic, which is travel all around the world, from the Eiffel Tower to the Great Wall of China, where we'll learn specific vocabulary that we can use when talking about visiting tourist spots like monuments and museums. I'll catch you there. Bye-bye.